Easy go.
Hey, what's good, you dude? And I was gonna get y'all some Fortnite or Apex gameplay today, but I decided that we ain't gonna do that, and I decided to play a Play Now Online game, playing in the tier 3. Playing in the tier 3. That's why it's these garbage teams. But I ain't played not a single game of Play Now Online. Earlier I was trying to play and it just wouldn't even let me go. Like, it wouldn't even let me play. So I'm gonna bust out this tier 3. I'm playing with the Suns because I know how to use the Suns a little bit. Not really, because they the worst team in the league, but still. They're not too bad in 2K. Well, Devin Booker's just really good. I had to run some plays for Devin when the jump off. You know your boy plays my team, so you know about that one. Yep, still without John Wall. That's why I actually like this, because they got Thomas Satoransky, who's not the greatest. Ah, there we go. Mikal Bridges. Now we should be able to do something, because this guy is ass. He should have shot it with Bradley. I used to main with the Suns. Oh, he's about to quit. Oh no, he ain't about to quit. He's changing some sliders, or making some subs or something. I thought he was about to quit. Thought he was about to quit on me. There you go. Alright, let's get a dunk. Let's get a dunk. Yeah. Hey. Let's get a dunk. Let's get this. This is my first game playing out online, which doesn't really mean much. Just means you don't play the game. This is also my first game of 2K in a minute. I played a couple of my career games, and I played one Jordan Rec game. And I decided to not play Jordan Rec. I was gonna do that for the video, but then I realized people don't pass me the ball anymore. Green bean. People don't pass me the ball anymore, so no. Just stick to shooting layups, buddy. There you go. Isn't that the dude who got dropped by... Yeah, that's Jeff Green. I think. I'm not too certain. I think he got... That's the dude that got dropped by, Oh. You don't leave Devin open in the... What? That's Jeff Green. He got dropped by Lance Stevenson. Uh-oh, bad D. Get that out of here. Ah. I meant to hit square, but I ended up hitting X. Wing. Aiden, go up with that. Grab the board. Yes, sir! Get yourself an and one. Aiden, go crazy. Go crazy, my boy. I really thought... I mean, yeah, he's playing good, but I thought DeAndre Ayton would be a little bit better. Plus, I didn't think the Phoenix Suns would also be, you know, as bad as they are. I mean, yeah, their team doesn't look good. Like, yeah, their team really doesn't have anyone. I mean, they got Jimmer Fredette off the bench. Totally forgot about that dude. But like, I really didn't think they would be this bad. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Ooh, 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 go Jimmer. Kick it there. Ayton, kick back out to Jimmer. Green bean, let's get it. Man, I remember Jimmer. I think he played for the Clippers, I believe, back in the day when he was freaking amazing. Tony Daniels, Josh Jackson. I also thought Josh Jackson would be really good, but he's hooping. He's hooping. I mean, for the Phoenix Suns, anything is hooping. If you score like 5 points, you hooping. But I didn't expect. I did not. I expected the Bucks to make the playoffs, but I did not expect them to be as good as they are, which was another surprise for me. I expected. Okay, so I expected the Warriors to be #1 in the West, which they are. I expected the Lakers to be good, and that didn't happen. The Nuggets surprised me, but also didn't, because they've had the same team for like the past eons, so like their team chemistry has to be at 100. There's no way their team chemistry is not at 100. Oh, Jamal Crawford. I ain't heard that name in a minute. Okay. He should have made that. Right, I ain't heard this name in a minute, man. It's the OG dribble god. Man, I don't even care. Yep, there you go. Imagine getting destroyed by a person using the Phoenix Suns. But back on to the NBA. I expected the Hornets to be worse than. I mean, they actually have a chance of making the playoffs, which I didn't expect. Let's think. Another one. Another team that kind of surprised me was. Oh, he put a big lineup in. Yeah, it was my fault. Who that dude on the Lakers? What's his name? The dude who dunked on JaVale. I mean, yes, that's his teammate, but he got some serious bounce. I heard he's like 25 or something. I don't know his name. I'll throw in a clip of him dunking on JaVale right about here. Yeah, but he surprised me. I didn't even know they signed him. And I heard that the Lakers signed the old balding dude to another 10-day contract from what, last season or 2 seasons ago. I heard they did that again. I didn't expect Kuzma to have a good season. He had a pretty good season. I didn't expect D'Angelo to have a monster season. D'Angelo was hooping this season, and I'm so proud of him as an Ohio State Buckeye fan. Him being an alumni. I mean, that really surprised me, and I am very happy for him. And I'm not too certain, but I think the Brooklyn Nets are in playoff contention. I don't know too much about records, like records as in that. And then I heard that he was close, but I wasn't certain how close, and it turns out that Russell just clinched triple double for 3 seasons in a row, which is unheard of. It's literally the first in NBA history, which is insane. Think about this. A couple years ago, 3 years ago, that Oscar, the Big O, was the only one to ever average a triple-double, and now Russell's done it 3 seasons in a row. Who is... Okay, I don't even know who my point guard is right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. What else happened in the NBA? The Clippers were hooping. But the Clippers are, like, always really good. They always make the playoffs. Like, I swear, it's weird playoffs if LeBron isn't in it and the Clippers aren't in it. It's like those two those the team and the person has to be in the playoffs for the playoffs to even be relevant. And then of course the Warriors now, but it wasn't like that a couple years ago. Um, the like I said at like you said in the beginning, the John Wall injury hurt the Wizards. The Pacers are still hooping without Oladipo, which scares me because that means if they get Oladipo, they're gonna be a monster team. And then Tobias Harris to the to the Pacers. Tobias Harris to the Sixers. That was a really smart trade on their part, or a really smart acquisition on their part. Um, I feel like they're gonna be good. I mean, they are good, but I feel like you got to give them a year or two to mesh together. You made that. Got to give them a year or two to mesh together, like because chemistry is a big thing in the NBA. No way. Um, I feel as though they're gonna be really good. The Bucks are gonna stay good because Giannis is like 26, 27, and that is so ridiculous. He is literally the next LeBron. Like we always be talking about how Zion's gonna be the next LeBron, which I'm gonna go ahead and give my prediction now. Zion's going to the Knicks. Because if Phoenix gets #1 pick and they pick Zion Williamson, they are kind of stupid. Well, smart and stupid at the same time. I mean, yeah, they are. Yeah, okay, Zion is the greatest player in the draft, but still, it's stupid based on how many bigs they have. Like, they have Josh Jackson and DeAndre Ayton. Yes, they don't hoop, but you gotta. Yes, they really aren't that good, but you gotta give them time to like milk and progress because they're not gonna come into the league and be amazing. They're gonna come into the league and be average and then come through later on. Um, so I feel like they should draft Morant as a guard because their point guard situation is not good. And I feel like the Knicks, who lost Porzingis, oh, he out of here. All right, I'll play one more. But but I feel like the Knicks, who lost Porzingis, should get Zion because they lost Porzingis, and I don't know who in the Cavs. They could pick up anyone. It doesn't even matter. I said I was gonna play with these guys, the Utah Jazz. Which the Utah Jazz, they don't change their team at all. They basically stay the same. My boy, my three favorite NBA players currently are Curry, Dwayne Wade, and Donovan Mitchell. So, yeah, Donovan took the cake as my third. But basically, like, it's I don't know, man. It's like the NBA is really doing things. You know, I mean, I thought at the beginning of the year, I thought the Raptors got the better. I don't know records, so I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure. Actually, I think the Raptors had a better record than the Spurs. But the Spurs will make the playoffs no matter what because of freaking Greg Pop, goat. Um, so with all that, I mean, pretty much the West was a little bit the same as what I predicted, except for the Mavs. I expected the Mavs, be good with Luka. Everyone, all that Luka hype that made me want to throw up. All that garbage. I mean, Luka's still a hooper, but like his team is not doing good. I mean, there's no rookie that is doing good and their team is doing good. I mean, Trae Young started hooping out of nowhere, and I'm proud of him because I wanted Trae to be good in the beginning. I wanted Trae to win. I wanted Trae to win Rookie of the Year. That's my vote for Rookie of the Year, and my vote for MVP is Giannis. Cause I don't want Harden to win it 2 years in a row. I don't want that to happen. Um, I don't know. Something about that bothers me. I just don't want him to win it 2 years in a row. Here we go. This dude's gonna beat me. Yeah, he gonna beat me. That was a bad shot. That was on me, airball. Let's see. Utah did okay. I can't think of another player I really want to talk about. Well, oh my God. Besides Harden and me wanting to have every team pick up Kawhi and play defense on him or something, like he was just destroying the everlasting piss out of the league. And who was it? Drew Holiday on the Pelicans, who locked him down, which was impressive. And the whole Anthony Davis thing, I feel like the Pelicans were being very dumb because they could have got an amazing young lineup if they would have took the trade. Because the Lakers were trying to give them everyone for the Pelicans, and I feel like it would have worked good for both teams. Because you don't want to play for an organization that's trying to get rid of you. Just like D'Angelo said, they're the organization that's gonna trade you. I think that's what he said, or something like that. Somewhere around there. Dang it. I really wanted that to be completed. But that messed up their team chemistry completely, which me personally, I think team chemistry is very, very important. Because it's basically like how the players mesh together. Because it's like how you see the Lakers play now. Like one person's not playing defense, the other person's not playing defense. It's like it's just not good. Let's go on to the East. The East, the Celtics were a big disappointment in my book. I thought they were gonna destroy the Eastern Conference and the Raptors be the only team to beat them. They've been beating every team they should beat, losing to every team that they should beat, and beating the hardest teams in the league, and it doesn't make any sense. But I feel like they'll do good in the playoffs because, Jason Tatum and Kyrie, whenever they're in the playoffs, they are actual animals, which is a good thing to be, like a good thing to have, to know that your players heat up in the playoffs. But it also makes it stressful because you got to make it to the playoffs. But in the Eastern Conference, that's not that hard. And let's go to the bottom. The Cavs. I expected them to be way better. I didn't expect them to be like playoff contention, but I didn't expect them to be third worst team in the league. I expected them to be close, like 10th seed maybe. Like I don't want to say like farther up than that because I had decently high hopes for them, which compared to what they are doing, I think how many wins did they get? 12? Serious? That's so bad. That is terrible, but I mean, what else can you do when you don't have LeBron and that was your team last season? But just think, he managed to take that team to the playoffs. I don't know how he did that. I would have retired after that. I wouldn't have been able to play. Joey boy. That's off. Smothered. I should have took it with Don. But basically the Eastern Conference was basically what I expected it to be. Lakers. I mean, not Lakers. I said Lakers. Celtics. I know I just shot it through with Derek Favors, but damn it. It was what? Sixers. I think no, it was Bucks, Raptors, Sixers, and then Celtics. But the Pacers were the big surprise. Once they lost Oladipo, I expected them to be worst team in the East. And the East is a lot closer than the West. The East still have 5 teams at the bottom that are still in contention of playoffs, I believe. Which is bad pass. I think I know the Hornets are still in playoff contention. The Heat are. The Magic are in the playoffs currently, but they're still fighting because it's by a couple games, and all that. But Um, I'm gonna go ahead and give award predictions because that's a big thing that I like to do, and I usually get at least one of them right. Um, so I already said MVP, which is Giannis, in my opinion, but it's gonna be James Harden, or it might even be Russell because of his triple double average. Um, let's go. Rookie of the year, I want it to be Trae Young, but it's gonna be Luka. So my prediction is Trae, but what it's gonna be is Luka. And same with MVP. My prediction is Giannis, but it's gonna be James Harden. Most improved player of the year, I want to give it to D'Lo, but I really do think it's gonna go to D'Lo now. Actually, now not Rudy Gobert. Defensive player of the year could go to Anthony Davis. It could go to Rudy Gobert. It could go to a lot of people. I really don't keep up with defensive stats. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I'm not even gonna try to guess that one. Dang, he's leaving Rubio open. My guy, you can't do that. What is it? Most improved player. Most improved player. I already did that. Defensive player. I already did that. Coach of the year goes to whoever has the highest wins. I think, or that's at least how 2K does it, which will be the Bucks coach. And another thing, assist of the year is either going to be a lob or Curry's assist that he did to Kevin Durant, like behind his back, no, like not even looking, or whatever to Kevin. That's gonna be assist of the year, or some kind of lob to probably Anthony Davis. Um, dunk of the year. I mean, they showed that whatchamacall, that Hornets dunk, the fuck, damn it, the Hornets rookie wasn't the dunk contest. I can't even think of his name. Um, they showed his name, his dunk, like 3 million times for like 8 weeks on Insta, dude, and it was getting on my nerves. I was sick and tired of seeing that dunk. So I want to say his dunk, but you could give it to that one Lakers dude who dunked on freaking JaVale. I think his name. I think I figured out his name. I think it's Caruso or whatever. Something what starts with a C. Don't leave him open. Thank you. I don't know if Jay Crowder can shoot. I know in past 2Ks he can't shoot. Oh, he got me unlocked this possession, but Rudy got the board because Rudy is Rudy. If I'm gonna go with stat leaders, I don't know who's leading in assists, but I'm gonna go ahead and say a staple, Chris Paul. Chris Paul is probably up there somewhere. Points per game, Harden already clinched that a long time ago. Harden has got points. There's no way he is not the points leader at the end of the season. Assist, I'm just gonna take a guess and say Chris Paul. Rebounds, I'm either gonna give it to Andre Drummond or Rudy Gobert. Blocks, Rudy Gobert. Steals, James Harden or Chris Paul, one of those two. Because I know Harden gets a lot of steals. He doesn't play very tight defense, but he plays a lot in the passing lane. So he might bag steals as well. Let's think. Wow, that was a shooting foul. Oh my God. Free throw percentage. Steph. 3-point percentage. Steph. Are you serious? 3-point field goals made. Steph. All that. Agree. All that. I'm gonna go ahead and make a guess for NBA first team and second team and all that. I think it's all the way up to third team, I believe. Now my NBA first team is okay. The point guard Steph, because he's been hooping this year. Shooting guard is James Harden, because why not? Small forward is Giannis. Giannis, because he does play small forward. I didn't know if I was gonna put him at the 4 or not. Definitely. Now I'm thinking about it, I might put. Okay, so for my first team and my first team point guard, it could either be Steph or Russell. And whoever's not the first team point guard will be the second team point guard. But my first team point guard, he should, or not my power forward, because usually it's just another small forward. I might just throw in the snake in this one, either him or Paul George. And then center, I'm gonna have to throw in, who was a really good center this year? It's bad because I barely know centers like that. Not if you really wanted to, you could move. And I think Anthony Davis does play center now because they don't have Boogie. So you can move him down to center and say that'll be it. So Steph, Harden, Giannis, Durant, and what's his name? Anthony Davis. So then we'll go to the second team. Second team point guard Russell. Russell is the one. Shooting guard. If Victor Oladipo would have made it through the whole year, I would have said him. Maybe Bradley Beal, cause he's hooping. But I don't know if his hoop stats are second team worthy. Probably. So we're gonna go with Bradley Beal. Small forward. I can't see myself putting LeBron in the second team right now because he wasn't hooping and his team didn't do good. So we're gonna go with, I mean, he was hooping because it's LeBron, but I'm gonna have to go with Paul George, because he was hooping. He's second in scoring in the league right now. So that's the small forward. Power forward. That's hard. I know he had a good game, but I don't want to say LaMarcus Aldridge because why would I say LaMarcus Aldridge? All the point guards, I mean, all the power forwards I can think of were pretty much hurt. So I might have to do another small forward. If I'm going to do another small forward, then I'm probably going to go with the Claw. But I'm pretty sure Pascal Siakam plays 4, so I might go with him because he's been hooping. Oh boy, look how slow this dude is. Jesus Christ. And center Andre. Oh, Blake at the 4. Blake at the 4. I forgot about him. I genuinely forgot about him. So we'll go with, so yeah, that's the team. Russell was Russell Westbrook. Who was the 2? The 2 was, fuck, I already done forgot the team. Well, I'll put a title up for the team because I don't remember who I chose. But yeah, so that's the team. And then third team, I doubt I'm gonna be able to make it all the way through this team. Point guard. Oh, Joe, stay at the 3. Dang it, Joe. You know what? But point guard, I'm gonna do as much as I can think of right now. Point guard, trying to think of point guards that are hooping. Point guard, I would say Kyrie, but he's not really hooping. I mean, yeah, he's hooping because he's Kyrie, but still. You know what? I'm gonna go with Kyrie because Kyrie is always pretty much up there in pretty much every stat. But I know his team's not doing well, so I don't want to put him at the same time. I want to go. I'm gonna go with Dame on this one. Damian Lillard. His team is hooping and he's hooping. But shooting guard, I might have to go with Dame's teammate, CJ McCollum. Just because he's also hooping pretty well, unless he's hurt. Unless he got hurt. I used to keep up with the Trailblazers. If he plays the whole season, he does really good. I'm not too certain. I'm just taking guesses right now, and it's on the third team, and I barely can even name a bunch of players. Third team small forward, I'm almost certain LeBron should make third team. If he doesn't make any All NBA team, that's gonna be weird. But power forward, I don't know. I don't even know any more power forwards at this point. That's bad, but it's the truth. Uh, yeah. How was y'all's day? Because I can't name any more power forwards. Center, I'm also blank on centers. I mean, I could just throw Rudy Gobert in there, just because, but like, you know. I mean, I don't. I mean, I can, but like at the same time, he's gonna make all NBA defensive team. One of them, one of the two. Now, all rookie teams. Trae Young. Luka plays the two because I'm pretty sure he plays two. I'm just gonna do one of these because I'm not gonna be able to name two. Trae Young, Luka, and a three. Who plays three? I know Marvin Bagley plays four. I'm gonna say DeAndre Ayton might. DeAndre should get it for center. But I don't know who plays four in that rookie class and who plays three. Yeah. I'm getting blank right now. Yeah, I'm getting seriously blank right now. I can't even think of players. Hold on, let me get my phone. I'm gonna look up a list of rookies. He didn't score, did he? Nope, he didn't score. Green. Yeah, but Luka and Trae are definitely making NBA first team. DeAndre Ayton, Kevin Knox, Marvin Bagley, Colin Sexton. No. Miles Bridges, that's the dunk. Jeez, man. That's the one that's probably going to win dunk of the year. I forgot Grayson Allen even played in the league. Wow. Mo Bamba didn't do a lot this year either. I mean, he's still hooping because he's Mo Bamba, but like, easy dunk. Where's that one dude? John Collins. Either that or Wendell Carter should win it for power forward. Or even Marvin Bagley. You could throw any one of those three in the list. Because the power forwards this year weren't really that special. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, unless there's one that I'm missing out on. I mean, I'm just throwing speculations up. And small forwards. My bad. My dude is probably looking at me like, why is he not playing? Dang, I just got a 5-second. I'm sorry. Huh, O'Neal. Green. You don't leave that boy open. Yeah. Cause Luka and them are all the way up there. Oh, Mitchell Robinson. Forgot about him. The Knicks rookie. The one with a bunch of blocks. He should be up there as well. I don't know what position he plays. Probably center. Center or power forward. So whatever position he plays, he'll win it, I believe. Let's see if he plays. Because if he plays power forward, that's the power forward. And he was a 36 pick. Dude, he's hooping for a 36 picker. I mean, you could put DeAndre Ayton at. I'm gonna play one more blue at power forward. I'm not gonna show you the whole game. You can put DeAndre Ayton at power forward for all rookie NBA team, and you can put Ayton. I mean not Ayton. What's his name? Dang, they're a 99 overall. Why are they a 99 overall? Where's my team? There they are. Well, no, I don't want to use the Rockets. I'm gonna use the Rockets. I didn't want to, but I'm going to. Oh my God. Okay. I'm playing against the Warriors. I despise this kid. I hope he knows that. If you should be able to move DeAndre to the 4, even though he's not doing good at points. Ayton is doing good in pretty much everything except assists, and Trae Young is doing pretty good everywhere except rebounds. Colin Sexton is actually pretty good on the stats. I'm not even gonna lie. So he might even get the 2, and you move Luka down to the 4. I mean to the 3, and all that. So that's actually a pretty close race. Actually, that was kind of interesting. Defensive team, you know, the usuals. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert and Kawhi. Just throw them in there, and that's the defensive team. Drew Holiday. Bam, you're done. I mean, Patrick Beverly. I mean, you just throw a bunch of people in there. Yeah, that's basically the team. Clint Capella. I mean, defensive team isn't that hard. But my prediction, okay, what I want to happen is I want the Rockets to go to the finals and play against the Bucks because I want to see that. But what I think is, what I know is gonna happen is the Warriors are gonna make it to the finals, and they're probably gonna play against the Sixers or the Celtics, and they're gonna destroy them. What? Yeah, that's probably what's gonna happen, but like, you know, I don't want that to happen. I mean, the reason why I can't see the Rockets, you know, like going far is because they rely on one player too much. That's backcourt. Oh, nope, barely survived. I mean, in 2K, you can use the other players, but in real life, they don't even want to take the ball up the court. Insert Knicks game clip. I mean, dude didn't even want to take the ball up the court. Like, you know, that's just so, like, embarrassing to me. Like, I couldn't coach that team. We'd have been running suicides all next practice. Dead serious. Alright, let's run a play real quick. Like, yeah, we would have been running suicides all next practice. It would have pissed me off. Alright, this dude is really bad. Let me get him out of here so we can end up the video. But I feel like the Warriors are pretty much going to go. I mean, they got a hard matchup first. They got the Thunder, which I could totally see them beating them, because they beat them like pretty much every matchup. The Thunder beat the Warriors pretty much every matchup. But now that they have Boogie, it's gonna be hard for the playoffs to, like, you know, be a thing. Cause you know, when you got all 5 Infinity Stones, it's kind of hard to lose. Right, Thanos? Yeah, definitely. That's definitely right from Thanos. But like, oh yeah, that what they said right there. That's a perfect example of Trae Young. I mean, jeez, this guy sucks. This dude is very bad, and no wonder he picked the Warriors. He wanted a crutch, but I don't think he got. I don't think he got the crutch. But let's think. What else is there? I mean, I feel like the Warriors aren't gonna have very many easy series. You know, like they're not gonna be like sweep, 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 sweep like it was last year. But it's gonna be like 5, 6 games. But I mean, yeah, they also do have a Steph that was blind, but now he has contacts and can see, and this league is getting kind of scary because of that. To think he broke a bunch of records and holds like all 4 of the spots for single season NBA points or single season NBA three-pointers made, I mean. And he was freaking blind. That's insane. But I feel as though that's gonna be. Is he already out of here? No way. Okay, good. But I feel as though that is gonna be. Um. That is gonna be. They're gonna make it to the finals. At least the conference finals. There's no way they have all these all-stars and get swept and get destroyed in like the first or second round. They're gonna make it to the finals, conference, at least. Now the conference finals, if the Rockets can actually survive the first round, because freaking every year the Rockets lose in the first round and they have such a good team always, but they end up finding a way to lose in the first round, and it really is starting to get on my nerves. But if they can stop, and actually, make it, I can see them beating the Warriors in a very, very tight 7-game series. I don't know if they're going to play each other in the conference finals, because I don't think, no, it shouldn't be. It should be closer. It should be like second round, third round. But whenever the Warriors, second round, third round, second round, or, once they play each other, that's going to be a good matchup. That is going to be a great matchup, and the one for all eyes to see, because that is going to be the matchup that everyone wants to watch. So of course they're gonna find a way. Wow, I wasn't even playing, and I managed to not make that let that dude score. Hold on, I'm gonna play with him here. Hold on, where's Andre? I'm gonna take over. I can do what I want, brother. Green. Why is he playmaking slasher? That didn't make sense. But guess off. But this dude is bad. Anyway, but I don't like the way that whatchamacallit, James Harden was getting to the line this year. It bothered me because of how much of free throws you had to watch if you went to see the Rockets play. You weren't even watching them actually run plays. You were watching free throws, and that would irk me. I mean, he is really good though. Oh my God, poor dude. Did he just buy the game or something? Wait, the Rockets have Kenneth Faried? I didn't know that one. But basically, that's basically it. I mean, the East, I expect good games from the the 76ers and, you know, the usual people, 76ers and all that jazz, but I can't expect too much different on the East because it is the East. I mean, they don't do anything. I mean, it's just going to be weird not seeing the Cavs on one side. And, you know, all that. But I guess it's because, you know, LeBron. I mean, how can you win without LeBron with that sorry ass team? But, basically, that's it. Because I think this dude's going to wait out the time on me to make me want to quit. But I'm not quitting. I'm going to accept my W. And, you know, it's your boy. SMTD Drizzy here, signing out. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.